good. All right. Ready? Huh? Okay. Good. And we are live from the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner here at Huntington Place in downtown Detroit. And it is a gathering that first began with a 68th or 60th commemorative walk on Saturday commemorating Dr. Martin Luther King and his famous I Have a Dream speech. The keynote speaker tonight is Warnock, congressman from Georgia. Joining us right now, we have a special guest joining us this evening, Councilwoman Mary Walters, and also political strategist, analyst, however he wants to call himself these days, Mr. Sam Riddle. Thank you for joining us.
No, thank you, Andre. It's always great to be with you, and of course, the Councilwoman at large, Mary Walters.
Yes, hello, everyone.
So, what is it? How does it feel to be here this evening? In a retrospect, when you think about civil rights and the issues that are before, we have another council member joining us, but the issues that are before, the country right now for blacks, how far have we come, and are we taking some steps back as well?
Well, first of all, let's understand something. This NAACP dinner is very important because it brings a collective of Detroit together. The nuances of it, who puts it on, all of that, I place secondary to the fact that when we come together, we have an opportunity to unite and build on bigger issues here in Detroit and around the nation. In Detroit, the big challenge is how do we get out a vote? The last congressional primary, only 13% of Detroit voted. 87% of Detroit didn't vote. How do we take the impetus from a chicken dinner and get out the damn vote?
Well, certainly, as an at-large city council member, it's always important to me to place housing issues and all of the local issues before bodies such as this. I mean, our issues don't go anywhere simply because this is basically a citywide dinner, and we want to make sure that all of Detroit issues stay at the forefront, whether it is housing, dealing with people, placing people in adequate and decent housing, or land bank issues, all of the issues face the people in this city. We need to work together to make that happen.
Councilwoman Mary Waters at large, thank you so much for joining us. Sam Riddle, as always. Always. Thank you both.
But how do we, Andre, take the impetus from this and meet the challenges of $600 million wrongfully taken from Detroiters and fraudulent property taxes assessment? How do we take this and make Detroit a less violent city? How do we take the impetus from this and change the face of Detroit so there's more equitable sharing of resources? That's a challenge.
Thank you so much. There we have it. Thank you both. We appreciate it. Again, we are here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We are here at the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner here at, well, you know what? And then we get people who join us live on camera. And good. It's always great to see you.
It's always great to see you as well.
Give us your name and who you're joined with this afternoon.
So my name is Yvette Anderson, and my granddaughter, the Grand Princess, is Carrington Mitchell.
The Grand Princess.
Carrington with a
K.
How cool does it feel to be here this evening?
It's really cool. I like coming here. It's a nice experience to learn.
She says she likes coming here. What visit number is this for you?
Maybe like 5 or 6 or 7.
She a pro now. She's a veteran.
Oh yeah, she's been coming for a lot of years. We try to make sure that they understand the struggle is not over.
And it's also good to bring young people in this as well, so that they get to learn about the history and the rights that were fought on behalf of Black people, and so you get to learn a lot when you come here, right?
Yeah.
If we want to predict the future, we have to create it. So we're making sure that we're telling the story to young people so it can be told into perpetuity. All right.
Well, we hope you have a great evening and enjoy the food.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. So as you can see, we are here on the red carpet. A lot of Detroiters who are coming through, and to commemorate the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner, the 60th commemorative of the march along the Woodward Avenue with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Was celebrated Saturday. A lot of events that went up into it. Also celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with a statue in his honor at Hart Plaza. That also happened this weekend as well. You hear the continued theme of people talking about a lot of rights that were fought for, but a lot more work that still needs to be done to ensure rights on behalf of all citizens continue to be prevailed. We're going to talk to some more people here along the red carpet as we are live here at Huntington Place in downtown Detroit. We're going to find some people to talk with. There's people who are dressed in style, and of course, I'm taking pictures here along on the red carpet as well. Michigan Chronicle is proud to be a part of the experience, if you will, as we are live. Got more people coming in as the program is set to begin momentarily as it runs to about the 8 or 9 o'clock hour. We were able to talk with Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist a moment ago, and he talked about how the governor's office is making sure that they are continuing to lead the challenge, if you will, and pressing towards policies that positively impact all Michiganders, including civil rights issues. And that's what the NAACP has always been about. Let's talk about more of what this event entails. Certainly, it raises money for the local Detroit branch NAACP to continue to move towards programs and also fight for policy changes that impact Detroiters as well across the state when it comes to civil rights in general. So the tickets, the funds that are raised here go to support a lot of different programs and initiatives within the Detroit branch NAACP. And so that is where we are right now as far as what this event does for the community. We have the one and only we have the one and only Mother Bernice, who's here with us along the red carpet as well. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Okay, all right. We have. We're going to talk to Mother Bernice for a quick second. She's the mother. She's like the mother of Detroit. She's like the mother of Detroit. How long have you been coming? First, Mother Bernice, how are you?
God, I'm 91 years old.
91 years old.
Good Lord has been good to me, and I'm trying to be good to everybody else. I'm still on the police commission, and I go every Thursday to do my little bit of talking about crime. And I just want people here in the city of Detroit to calm themselves, take care of their children, and make sure that they stop running around here with guns.
You've been coming to the Detroit NAACP dinner.
My God, I've got 62, 63 years.
62, 63 years. She's a staple Detroit of the community, and also, if you don't see her anywhere else, you're definitely going to see her here every single year.
Every year, every
So much, Mother Bernice. We appreciate all that
and
you
I
do.
love you.
Love you.
Take care.
Take care. Good to see you. Good to see you. Again, we're here at the Detroit branch NAACP. Guess what? We're going to take a quick pause. We'll be right back. Michigan Crossing Live from the 68th annual NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner live from Huntington Place. I'm ready whenever you're ready. Just gonna talk about the event, how long you've been coming here, and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we're live. Here we go. Michigan Chronicle broadcasting live from the NAACP 5 dinner here in downtown Detroit, and we're joined here by one of the council members from Pontiac, right?
Correct. Councilwoman Melanie Rutherford, good evening.
Good evening to you as well. How long you been coming?
So this is my second year actually coming up. I've been a member of the NAACP since I was 18 years old.
Wow. Talk to us about what the dinner here means for you as it raises money for programs within the NAACP, but also the issues of the, what this organization continues to fight for, and that's civil rights.
I think it's so important right now, even in this day and age, that we have an organization that fights for us, speaks for us, and we have to stay united in what we're trying to do, which is bring about Black people, people of color, people from the LGBTQ community, so that they have a place at the table. And so it's time, it's necessary, and we must continue to do so.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. First year? All right. Well, we hope you enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for talking with us. Absolutely. We're here at the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner. You get politicians, you get business leaders, you get community leaders who are all in it together to support the different programs that the NAACP supports, the different issues that they are fighting for, also the continued fight for justice and civil rights across the country. We're going to keep this going for a few more minutes here along the red carpet, and then we're going to get into the show as it is set to begin in just a moment. And as we're going to talk to a couple more people as they make their way here along the red carpet, it is quite the experience. For more information on the Detroit branch NAACP, and also, all right, I know we have some performance currently being given live, so just want to give pause to that for a moment. But as we continue to broadcast live here, we're going to send you more information on how you can learn more about what the Detroit NAACP does to support the community and the issues that they're fighting for on our website at MichiganChronicle.com and also at DetroitNAACP.org. I think we have one of the intriguing pastors, if you will, here in the community. How you doing, sir? Come over and talk to me for a quick second. How are you?
Sure, be glad to. How are you doing, man? I'm wonderful.
I'm doing well. Talk to us about what this Freedom Fund dinner means for the community.
Listen, it means everything for our community because for 60 years now, we have the ability to commemorate Detroit's greatness. Being first, most people, I have a dream speech, of course, by the March on Washington and all the events that took place at the monument. But they don't know that it was birthed right here in the Motor City. In this city where blackness was from black bottom to the pinnacles, the highest mountaintops, we have been preach and teach greatness among our people. 2 years later, here we are, and we have the capacity to continue to birth that kind of freedom. Who would think, King, who spoke here 60 years ago, that the person who is his successor would be coming to speak here today, 60 years later? He was not even yet born in Georgia, where now they're able to take the red hills of Georgia that he talked about and elect a senator comes to speak to us about that same freedom. That is part of that team. We must alive, and I just say greatness is not based on proclamation, but performance and us standing together. So Detroit is still great, and I believe that so goes Detroit, goes the world. So we celebrate that on this Freedom Fund. I'm happy to be a part of the Better City. If you love Detroit, you love you back.
And for people who should know more about you, give us your name and church.
Reverend Dr. Steve Bland Jr., Senior Pastor of the Liberty Temple Baptist Church, Senior Advisor to the Council of Baptist Pastors of Detroit and vicinity. And happy to be here today and good to see people like you doing that great thing, man.
Thank you. Always good to see you.
The joy is mine.
All right, absolutely.
Love you, man.
Love you too. All right. The show is getting ready to begin in just a moment as the red carpet is getting ready to conclude. Michigan Chronicle broadcasting live from the red carpet as people continue to make their way in. Let's talk to a couple more people, and people also come decked out in their Sunday best as well for this event, this annual event. Let's see who else we can talk to as well. Want to be on camera? Come on over. Come on, y'all look camera ready. Let's get in. So, you look very young.
Yeah.
First time here?
I've been here a couple times before in the past. Yes.
This is my first time. Yes.
What does it mean to be here at the NAACP 5 in front dinner?
Yeah, I think we bring the influential people from all different industries and sectors. What it allows together for common good, the advancement of obviously people of color, but not only that, addressing good social issues not only in the city of Detroit but the country and and currently the world. So having together bring together such passionate people that really do care about people, really do care about social good. I think that's a beautiful thing.
I love that.
Lamont,
Lamar,
Lamont
you first
Satchel,
time.
Lamont Satchel Jr.
Johnson, and I absolutely have to agree with
This
everything
camera shot. Just
that
do it.
he just said. No problem. Absolutely, being in the room, being able to be around all these people with such good intentions, meeting them, getting to greet them, sitting was just an influential thing, and I think everyone should be able to experience it.
Well, we hope you all have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming by and talking with us. All right, so there you have it. I love that we got young people in the building. Definitely, it is great when we see a young generation that is, and inspiring and also look to the future to be a part of that change of our future here in this country. We are going to conclude in just a moment, talk to a couple more people and ask you while she's taking video of me. Come on, join us. Come on, join us. Come on, come on, come on. We're live on the Michigan Chronicle. Want to get your come on over. Come over and talk to me. Both your friends. Hello, 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 ladies. How are you? Yeah, getting content. Well, I'm getting content too. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good to see all of you. First, talking about what they mean. So I'm being here at the NAACP dinner. Is it your first time? You're a pro.
My first time. Yeah.
So you invited all your
Yeah, I
friends.
just wanted to make sure they came. And actually, Courtney Newberry, her mom, Janet Jackson, is running for city clerk, Oakland County, right? So Southfield.
Clerk, yeah.
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 So we're here.
Southfield.
Yeah, yeah. It's just an opportunity to connect with the people that will be, supporting her on this drive to her next position. So yeah.
When you think about the NAACP and they're fighting for things of the past, but also the future now. What does that mean as this dinner comes, brings people together to support the initiatives of the NAACP?
I think it just kind of continues the legacy and it continues the urgency. We're not done. We're nowhere near done, but we're making some great strides, and it's also a good opportunity to celebrate how far we have come.
Absolutely.
You all came,
Fellowship as well. Yes, yes.
and you all have come looking very glamorous as well.
All right, Andre, we tried.
It's great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, we'll see you later in the show. All right, we're live here from the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner here at Huntington Place. The show is getting ready to get started, but this is where some of the who's who in the city of Detroit, but also just community members who come together and also to continue to fight for the rights and the progress of our people. And Michigan Chronicle is proud to be a part of that. The show is getting ready to get started. We'll have continuing coverage for you throughout the day and also on our website, the full story at MichiganChronicle.com, and also on our website at MichiganChronicle.com. Come on over. Y'all both got to come on over. Come on right here. Come on over. Right here. Right here. Man, I'll tell you about. Oh, come on. Oh, I got y'all one quick second because these two are decked out. I love what y'all definitely coordinated, right?
Thank you. We tried that.
Absolutely.
First time here?
Yes.
First time here. Awesome. What does it mean to be a part of the NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner today?
Very important to me. It's an organization that's been looking out for us for many years.
Yes, I'm just happy to be here. Very excited. Yes.
Well, I love you all for just what looking right now. Our viewers, this completely decked out from head to toe. We love to see it. You all have a good one. All right. See the beauty. People have come to dress here as well as a whole thing as well. Oh, we got Clifton, bro. You good? Yeah. Got Clifton in the building. Talk to us about what it means to be here because this definitely isn't your first time.
First time.
Really?
So be here and it's the 60th anniversary celebration. It's amazing. So
What are you expecting to take away, the biggest takeaway from out of today? And especially given what the NAACP does to fight for civil rights.
I am looking forward to Reverend to give us the charge.
But that's the thing that's happening too.
So, the takeaway is going to be whatever can be imparted into all of us on today to help us continue to fight the fight.
Thank you So much for joining us. We appreciate it. Looking forward to it. All right, all right. We're live here at the 68th annual, and look who's here. The one and only Miss, I call her Miss Rise, from our Atlanta Bureau, the Atlanta Daily World here at Chronicle Real Times Media. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so glad to be here.
Absolutely.
I don't miss this. I come every year that I can make it, and I came in from Atlanta to do it.
You know what? Speaking of Atlanta, the one and only, I think we're looking for some people here. Oh, we're looking. We're live and calling out people here in the crowd. Oh, we're looking for this guy here. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. So, you know what? Give us like 30 seconds. I want to talk to you as well. So, I'm sorry,
That's all
Rise.
right.
Okay, so speaking of Atlanta and Georgia, we've got Warnock, who's here.
My pastor and our senator.
Right. And so, what do you think the message he's going to convey here today?
I think that what he's going to talk about is, I think right now, Georgia is the epicenter of the political world right now. And he's going to emphasize just how important this next election is going to be. And Georgians have to turn out, and the rest of the country is going to have their eyes on us.
We'll continue to watch it, and we'll follow his speech here today. We'll have complete coverage, the both of us.
We will. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ross. All right, let's bring in the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools Community District. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Again.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Let's talk about what today means being here in attendance for the Fight for Freedom Fund dinner.
Well, it's unquestionable how much impact the NAACP has had on the nation as a whole and Detroit specifically. You know, things don't happen toward justice unless you activate and you push and you push for equality and justice. And I'm just proud to continue to be superintendent here in DPSCD to play my role in making sure that our students have equal opportunity. And the big goal eventually is to move to equitable funding in Michigan. I think that continues to be, the greatest amount of work needs to be in equitable funding, not just equal funding, but equitable funding.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All
It's
right.
always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Awesome. What's going on, sir? What's going on, sir? You might as well come over here and join me. I feel like I just saw you. First, talk to you about first. Come on in, your guest. We're live here from the red carpet, and we're joined here by first a lovely guest couple.
My wife Hayes, Keena Hayes.
Talk to me about first what this moment being here today means for the community when it comes to the Detroit NAACP fighting for civil rights.
Hey, it means a lot for the community. We diversify the community, but at the same time, we want to make sure that our rights are still here, and we want to make sure that people still stay here in the community.
Absolutely. Who you joined here with?
You know me, Wayman Hayes from Focus Up.
You're here with your wife, and same thing. What does it mean to be here today?
It's a great experience, and we're making history.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Hayes. We appreciate it. All right. All right. And we are here live along the red carpet. We got more people coming through. The show is actually just getting started, but we still have more people coming here along the red carpet. And you know what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we are live at the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner here in downtown Detroit. And take a look, you can see here along the red carpet, people continue to file through at this annual event. And you can see people are dressed up, the community coming together in fellowship to talk about the issues of the day that impacts Black America. Michigan Chronicle, proud to be here live and bringing this affair to you here along the red carpet. People coming dressed in their Sunday best, if you will. The program is just getting started and underway, but people are still following here along the red carpet. We're going to talk to a couple more people as the evening progresses, and we got people taking their selfies and all that good stuff. Um, and we're going to find some people we can talk to in just a moment. Hello, how are you? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You wanna, come on in. Come on in. I want to talk to you too.
Okay, where
We're right here live on the camera. So, your first time being here?
Yes, it is.
What this moment means for you here?
It means a lot for me just because of my city of Detroit. I'm just so passionate about it and I love to see great things happening. So I'm just super excited to be here and to be representing freedom.
Freedom. What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom to me is a little different because I'm an entrepreneur. So freedom to me is not about money, it's about time freedom, right? Being able to do what I want with my time. And most importantly, that's going to be spending time with my friends and family. So that's true freedom.
What does it mean to also be supporting a organization like the NAACP that fights for the rights of others?
It's truly an honor. I truly try to do as much as I can, but we need people like this organization to continue the fight. So it really feels good to be here and support this amazing event.
Awesome. What's your name?
Ashley Hamilton.
Ashley Hamilton. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, we are live here along the red carpet of the NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner. Got the one and only Mr. Winans.
What's going on, brother?
Ray Winans. What's going on?
Man, not much, man. Got the team with me, man. Everybody here.
The whole team.
Yeah, half the team, not the whole team, but part of the team. You know, some guys first time being here, so most definitely wanted to give them the introduction to it, Andre.
Yeah, this is definitely not your first time. How y'all doing, y'all? What this moment means being here, especially supporting an organization like the NAACP, is fighting for the rights, civil rights of all people.
Most definitely, it's our contribution. You know, anytime we can get out and support the work that the NAACP is doing, man, and showing up, being able to network, man, it means everything. It's the core of us, though, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm proud of it. It's a proud moment.
We talk about the brothers who join you. Let's also talk about the work that you're doing, the organization, and the rights. Well, talk about the work that the community work that you're doing, and giving light to being here today.
So when we think about community-based violence, these guys is part of the cohort that's part of the violence intervention professionals. So just getting them exposed to different opportunities that most people in the neighborhoods don't have access to, you know? Like I said, some of these guys first time, they excited, they showed up and they was ready. Like, come on, Ray, let's go. It's part of the work.
Y'all came dressed up too, looking good. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, Ray. Appreciate it as always. All right, y'all. Have a good time. All right. Let's talk to. All right, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. So, we're talking to a guy who has had years of experience and contribution to the city's election process. We talk about voting rights in this country. The NAACP has been front of ensuring that the rights of its people are maintained and progressing. What does this year's conference dinner mean for you?
It means everything, you know. Coming off of 2022, the gubernatorial election cycle, as well as the state, the federal elections, you know, saw a lot of achievement in terms of policy, in terms of people being elected statewide, ensure that different forms of legislation will be opened up to empower voters. As you know, next year we have early voting, where individuals will be able to vote 21 days prior to the election at our early voting satellites.
How important is that?
Oh, that's critical because it's different from absentee voting. Now voters get an opportunity their ballot in a tabulator where it won't take the time that it typically took in previous elections. The other piece that is just outstanding, which puts us in line with other states, is the fact that we have no reason absentee ballot. Now individuals can submit an absentee voter application for any election and receive a ballot for every election. No locations for every election, but you give your ballot every time an election is administered in the city of Detroit, which ultimately will empower voters, but more importantly, it'll increase voter turnout in the city. We'll go from presidential elections where we've had 50 to 50% voter turnout upwards to 60%. So what's going to be really critical going into 2024 is making sure that all of those individuals who are engaged in the election process get people out to vote. Yeah.
Very crucial. You spent years with the clerk's office,
Yes.
and so you know a little something about this. And so we appreciate your time and your hard work in this effort when it comes to fair elections and advocating the right to vote in
Oh,
this
we're
city.
excited. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. For the record, let's get your name. Sorry.
Daniel Baxter, Chief Operating Officer, Absentee Voting Special Projects, Detroit Department of Elections.
Department of Election. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
As always, enjoy your time.
All right.
All right, there you have it. So the NAACP talking about what it means for the right to vote and advocating the positions of fair elections that are just, and also engaging more people when it comes to the right to vote and having access to voting as well. And I believe that we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. We're live here along the red carpet of the 68th annual Five for Freedom Fund dinner here at Huntington Place. All right, we are live here along the red carpet of the 68th annual NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner here in Detroit. We're here along the red carpet, and we're always camera ready and red carpet ready.
I try to represent the people of the city of Detroit.
Absolutely. So, you're on the Detroit School Board. You know the importance of education. We were just talking with Dr. Viti. Um, the NAACP continues to fight for the right of our community, right? Talk about how important that is, even in the area of education.
Absolutely. Making sure that we have access to quality education for all of our children. Certainly, this is a part of realizing Dr. King's dream and having our children be a part of even this process. We walked in the march. Know that we're commemorating the great speech that Dr. King gave, but now it's time for us to continue evolving and realizing the dream to make sure that we have access to quality education, equitable funding for our children, making sure that our children have access to great sound academics, but being able to read. Literacy is very important. And then being able to excel from K through 12 to higher education, skill trades. That's very important. And that will help all of our children realize Dr. King's dream.
This isn't the first dinner for you, right?
No, it is not. I'm so honored that this is a part of the fabric of who I am, who my family is, and the roots that I've gotten into grassroots organizing. The late Annette Rainwater, my godmother, was one of the key lifelong members of the NAACP, and so she started me early, making sure that we make phone calls, that we sell tables, that we get the word out,
Put in the work.
putting in the work, and that's what it's all about. And so you can't have a dinner like this without having the work of all of those who are committed to the grassroots efforts and community efforts of getting things done.
First School Board member Sherry Gay Gogo, thank you so much as always for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it, and
Honored.
the show is getting ready to get started. So we need to go inside.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
Absolutely, as
Thank you.
always. Thank you so much. We're live here from the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner, and the show will get started in just a moment. Reverend Warnock is the keynote speaker. We have more people continuing to come through that we'll talk to in just a moment. And come on, join me. Come on in. We keep seeing people on the red carpet who's joining us. It's always great to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's talk about. So, you're on the dais. Are you on one of the dais?
The red day is.
You're on the red dais.
Yes, I am a Delta, so it's very fitting.
Very fitting.
Yes.
Let's talk about. So is this the first time? Is that your first time?
No. We come every year. We're big supporters. Our church is Fellowship Chapel as well too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Okay,
come every year. This is my first year on the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We moving on, huh?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Talk to us about how important this dinner is and the work that the NAACP does to support our community.
So I think freedom is the highest ideal. That's like after love, freedom is the highest ideal, something I strive for. And so to work with Reverend Wendell Anthony around freedom for Detroiters, I think is the most important work in the city. And he's doing the Lord's work every day. That statue, I mean, this is.
How awesome was that?
Oh my goodness, it was spectacular. Tears. I mean, and I think Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is actually the person right after Jesus to be the holiest person in the world because he is love. So this example of love that Reverend, I always call him Reverend Doctor Wendell Anthony gives us in this time to come together as a fellowship and a community is really important. We just honor him and then honor the work of the NAACP.
Always great seeing you. And for you joining us. Absolutely. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good dinner.
Yes.
And a good message.
Yes.
From
Yes.
Reverend
Are you
Warnock.
gonna get to eat?
I hope so.
Okay,
I hope
good.
so. I'm always working.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Let's do that. She's introducing me to more of her colleagues as well.
Yes, so
Hi, how are you?
The colors are just fitting.
well, she's MSU. She's she's a trustee and my mentor on the board. But then also she's an alum.
Awesome.
Right?
Yeah, two times. So.
And shout out to her dad.
Oh yeah. My dad was
Lights out on us. Isn't that crazy?
It's like you need to sit down.
It's time for us to go. Thank you so much as always. And as you can see, the lights are out. So I think the show is over for us here on the red carpet. Thank you so much for joining us for the 68th annual Fight for Freedom Fund dinner. And we're going to get into the show. And that wraps up our coverage of the live red carpet special of the 68th annual dinner. And we will get it off to the show and have continuing coverage on our website at MichiganChronicle.com.